a well-known fact in the BFSI space that is undergoing a marked shift thanks to many changes, be it policy-related or technology-driven. Over the next 2 days, we will discuss ideas that we will shape the future and transform lives and businesses. While disruption is often viewed as a threat by the existing market leader, it is now proved that disruption is an opportunity too. And we hope here that in the next 2 days, we will exchange a lot of ideas through the 2 days of our conclave. Outlook Money Conclave seeks to put together the spotlight on some of these changes that will determine how consumer will transact over time to come. It is for this reason that we decided to bring the industry together to exchange ideas that will transform lives of millions of customers in urban and rural India. The theme of this event is disruption, and at all levels and its impacts. If there is one thing that every industry leader is worried about, then it has to be the disruption led by the tectonic shift in consumer behavior because of technology and mobility. Millennials are a class of consumers everyone wants to target, but nobody so far has been able to crack the code. And it is these issues that Outlook Money seeks to put together and spotlight over the next 2 days. And talking of disruption, how we can not talk of fintech? The new age nibble-footed companies that are challenging existing leaders with their low-cost and easy-to-deliver models. Today, we will put our hands together for 4 such companies who have innovated models that have improved the lives of customers. Outlook Money Conclave Knowledge Partner EY has helped us to identify these emerging stars, which have the potential to be the next big unicorn. With the magazine Outlook Money, we are drawing out the very principle of guiding our readers with what is new in the space of financial services and also narrate these stories through real people. My colleague Malini Bhupta, editor of Outlook Money, will take you through the details soon after and share with you our vision for the magazine. Last but not the least, this conclave will conclude tomorrow with our flagship event, Outlook Money Awards, which will recognize the best-in-class players irrespective of their size. What we value is innovation and scale. Our esteemed jury comprises of Mr. Shaktikant Das, former Economic Affairs Secretary, who is currently the member of the Finance Commission and the Indian Shaper to the G20. Mr. Shailesh Haribhakti, CEO of the Haribhakti Group, is the leading light in the world of tax, audit, and risk advisory business. Our other jury members, including former SEBI member, Mr. Prashant Saran, Mr. Sandeep Ghosh, Director of NISM, and Mr. Rajesh Mokasi, MD of Care Rating, which is the Outlook Money Knowledge Partner. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope we have an eventful 2 days and may the best idea be exchanged. Thank you very much.
Mr. Roy, thank you for sharing your thoughts with us this morning. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to set the context and the tone for today, I'd like to invite on stage Editor Outlook Money, Ms. Malini Bhupta.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the entire team of Outlook Money, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to everyone present here today. For nearly 2 decades, Outlook Money has brought you the best-in-class personal finance coverage, but we don't believe in resting on our laurels. Instead of continuing to do what we have done rather well in the past, we decided to challenge ourselves. It is for this reason that we decided to put disruption at the heart of everything we do, whether it is in the magazine or for this conclave. Technology isn't just expected to disrupt businesses. In times to come, human behavior too may be shaped by technology. It may have sounded preposterous a few years ago if someone told you that a number of Facebook likes could determine creditworthiness. But today, social scores are increasingly being used by lenders and financial intermediaries to determine creditworthiness of individuals. You better watch out the next time you pick fight with somebody on Facebook or Twitter. What seemed like a sci-fi drama back in 2011, which is when a television series called Black Mirror was first aired, is now becoming a worrying reality. Imagine a world where personal relationships on social platforms determine how the government rates you as a citizen. Sounds far-fetched? Not really. China is now looking to roll out a national social credit program by 2020. Pilot projects are already on in 30 regions to rate citizens on the basis of social scores. Remember demerits and merits in school? I always hated them. Those who have high scores will be rewarded, while those with low scores will be penalized and blacklisted. At present, blacklisted citizens are restricted from traveling by air or even high-speed rails, and they cannot even access high-speed internet. In the absence of proper credit scores, which rate the creditworthiness of a citizen, the Chinese government is now using social scores, which takes into account a whole lot of other online behavior pattern of individuals. And this is tracked and picked up from social platforms, e-commerce platforms, to rate a person and their overall goodness, quote unquote. A lot of what seemed like science fiction till yesterday is reality today. Life insurers are today testing facial analytics and other big data to determine life expectancy. If this works, then insurance policies could be issued in a matter of minutes without the requisite medical tests. In India, insurers are already using social scores before issuing policies. If you've lied about smoking or a pre-existing illness, trust your insurer to find out. The future, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be far removed from the past. It is for this reason that we at Outlook Money decided to look at some of these tectonic shifts that are going to shape not only consumers, but even institutional behavior. Disruption is going to be the very bedrock of everything we do, because finance is just about going to become even more personal. Over the next 2 days, we have lined up some of the best minds in business to discuss, debate ideas that have the power to shape our tomorrow. Digitization hasn't just disrupted the media and the entertainment business globally. India's banking and financial services industry is facing its 2-minute challenge, as millennials want financial products delivered at the click of a button, thanks to the Amazonization of everything we do. From bank accounts that can be opened in 3 minutes to loans that are sanctioned in 2 minutes, the BFSI industry is responding to the millennial challenge by using disruptive technologies like big data, facial analytics, social profiling, etc. While technology is driving a change in consumer behavior, vast amounts of personal data left behind by all of us on numerous platforms is allowing companies to interpret their consumers in new ways. To interpret this new world, we have lined up conversations that will not only bring you answers, but also help you raise some questions that we all, and including governments, will need to answer in times to come. I hope you enjoy the next 2 days. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Malini, for